Uh-huh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, hold on one second. Uh-huh. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Phone, iPad, and I'm on a computer. All these devices, all this Wi-Fi, all this technology, and all these notifications pinging me at every moment. When will it ever stop? And can I ever just get a moment of rest? Have you ever performed a digital detox? I have vacation coming up, and when I go on vacation, I go through a digital detox, which means this goes off and goes on the shelf for however long I'm on vacation, and I don't turn it on until I get back. And it's wonderful, and I survive, and the world doesn't fall apart, and everything's cool. You may not think you can do that, but you can, and I encourage you to do it. I'm Dr. John Bartemus, and I'm putting the pieces together to help you live a life at optimal. Research has shown that all of these devices are driving digital dementia, meaning relying on the cell phone and relying on the iPad and relying on the MacBook or the PCs to do everything for us, to remember all the phone numbers, to have our whole calendar on it, to basically dump all information on there and not put any demand on our hippocampus or other parts of our brain that function in memory, causes those brain areas to atrophy, and it leads to digital dementia because we're demented or losing those functions because we rely on the digital devices way too much. So if you find yourself strapped to your phone, you use it for your watch, you use it for your alarm clock, you use it for your timer when you're cooking, I would really encourage you to go back to, analog. Well, this is an analog, but analog would be better than this even, but this at least doesn't have EMFs coming off it from Wi-Fi. So go back to the old way of doing things, say a wind-up alarm clock in your room, getting the devices and the EMFs away from you while you're sleeping. And go back to memorizing phone numbers. Do you know your husband's phone number or your wife's? Do you know your kids? Can you recite them without looking them up? If not, that's an issue. What if your phone died and you were stranded somewhere and you had to get a hold of your husband or wife or kids? Someone's probably going to be there to let you use their phone, but if you don't know their number, you can't text them, you can't call them. That's unsafe. So at least start recovering those brain areas by beginning this week as homework to memorize one number a week for the next couple of weeks. Start with your spouses, then add your kids, then add your parents, then add your close friends, and bring the brain back into the picture, because at some point you may run into a situation where a battery dies or a device fails and you're going to need that information. And even if you don't run into that need, you're going to need your brain long term, and the more you don't use it, the faster you lose it.